Welcome back to CMF Studios. So if you just got a Google Pixel 8 or 8 Pro, you know this thing is feature packed with all sorts of cool AI stuff. And if you're unsure of where to start, well, you came to the right place. I'm going to show you the coolest features, AI features, and where to start as far as setting up and activating all of these AI tools. Now, I got a few of them. Well, I got quite a few, but we will get through them as fast as possible. Let's jump right into it. If you open up, one of the coolest features of this device is the call screening. Once you activate this and block all those spam calls you get all day, you never ever want to go back to another device. So let's go ahead and activate it. If you open the phone app at the bottom, simply select the three-dot menu up top and then go to settings, select caller ID and spam at the very top. There you go. Now click the toggle next to the caller and spam ID to enable the feature. Just like that. See, I didn't even have one activated. Now Google Assistant will automatically screen calls that are deemed suspicious or from unknown callers. Behind the scenes, Assistant will ask them a series of questions to identify who they are and why they are calling you. It's really cool. It doesn't even sound like a robot or anything. It sounds like a real person. Now, if they choose to stay on the line, you'll be provided a transcript of the call, and the assistant will ask you if you want to take the call or end it. Other times, you may need to tap screen call when somebody is calling you. Look, even if someone you know calls, you can tap the Ask If Urgent button to have Google Assistant politely let the caller know that you are busy, but you will get right back with them. All right, now let's get into the Magic Eraser, probably one of my favorite tools on this device that lets you magically erase anything you want within an image. It is freaking awesome. Now let's go ahead and take a picture of this mouse, right? Now you can do this from the camera app right here after you take a picture, or you can do it in your Google Photos app, but I'm going to simply do this as an example. Let me move back just a bit and I'll take this photo. Alrighty. So you got the photo of your mouse down here. Let's go ahead and click on it. And let's go ahead and hit edit. Simply slide over to tools. And then there you got Magic Eraser. So we'll select Magic Eraser. It'll look for suggestions for you to erase. Now, once it's done with these suggestions, it says circle or brush to erase. So let's circle this mouse. Boom. What do you know? It is gone. Like I said, you can either go and you can hit done, save copy. There you go. It is completely gone. And again, you can get it through after you take a photo right down here, or you can simply go to your Photos app, just like this, right there, edit. Again, boom, all right there for you. Now, not only does this phone have Magic Eraser, but we also have Magic Editor. It's a fun way to give your photos a AI sort of edit, light edit, but let me show you how to use it. If you simply go to your Photos app, and then let's say you want to click on the sky, simply go down, or any photo you have, but go down to the edit button. And then what you're going to do is you see that little icon that's like purple right there on the bottom left. Simply select that. Now it's going to ask you tap, circle, or brush to select. So I'll just simply tap the sky because I want to change it a different color. Maybe this was at like 10 in the morning this morning, right? Let's make it, or I guess we'll see if it'll make it look like it was at evening, like 5 or 6 p.m. Now, add or subtract to adjust your selection. I don't think I need to. Simply hit erase, but it'll edit basically. Boom, look at that. Now, it not only gives you one edit, if you continue to scroll, it'll give you different looks. So it'll give you the same sky we took a picture of, and it throws in a artificial intelligence edit. So you don't even have to do anything, but just wait a second. And then you can either get a new set of results by clicking that and it'll send more edits, or if you find one you like, kind of like this, just simply hit the check button down there and you can save as a copy, and it'll keep the original as well. Boom. All right, so after reviewing Magic Eraser and Magic Editor, now this new feature was introduced with this Google Pixel 8 Pro. It is the Audio Magic Eraser. What the Audio Magic Eraser does is it will, like this video I'm going to use, for example, outside filming some jets that were above the home this morning. Now, as I'm shooting, you'll hear an alarm or siren go off in the background. And this Audio Magic Eraser will essentially erase background noises and or sounds that, interrupt or disrupt your video. So let's try it out, right? So what you're going to do, let's see, let me choose, I think the siren was on this one. And it should come right about now. Okay, so let's see if we can take out the wind noise and the siren noise, right? So what we're going to do is, once you get your video up, and this is in the Photos app, simply hit Edit. And then what we're going to do is scroll over to Audio. And then there's your Audio Eraser, and it'll scan the audio from this video and then identify each noise. Let's see here. So let's see what it picked up. Okay, so it got the wind. I guess the siren wasn't loud enough for it to pick up. Well, let's see if it'll pick that up. So you see you can adjust the sound like that, basically eliminating it. Let's hear what it sounds like now. It took the siren out too, didn't it? I was holding it up to my ear. So it automatically took the siren out. And then it took the wind noise out. I think by default it takes sirens out because I think that's the most common noise that disrupts videos, right? That's in the background. So it automatically took the siren out. I didn't have to do anything. And you can eliminate the wind noise. So we will eliminate the wind noise there, hit done, and then simply save as copy. Now, what does Auto do? Auto will essentially, that's the original form, I think. Yep, you hear the siren, hear the wind. Then you hit Auto, and it eliminates all of the distracting video noises. Now, let's get into gestures. Gestures is more of a personal preference option, but it's one of the very first things that I do whenever I get a new device. And again, once you don't take too long scrolling through the settings, if you're trying to find something, or excuse me, you can't find something, use the search bar. That's what it's for. And just simply type what you're looking for. Gestures. So what are gestures? Gestures are actions that you can perform on your phone by doing a simple task, right? Like quick tap to start actions, quickly open the camera, that's double pressing the power button real quick, flip camera for a selfie, tap to check your phone. So if the screen is off, you can double tap and it'll turn it on, or lift to check phone. So if you lift your phone up, it'll automatically be ready for you as soon as you hold it up to your face. And one-handed mode, let's see what else they got. Flip to and then press to hold power button. You can set that either as the power menu or your Google Assistant. All right, so let's get into AI wallpapers, more artificial intelligence. This is a very highly sought after feature that a lot of people like to play around with. Let's see. So to do that, AI wallpaper. Long press on an empty area of your home screen. So anywhere there's not an icon or a widget, just simply touch there as you long press. Now tap wallpaper in style. Now tap more wallpapers. Now simply select AI wallpaper. And then you can have fun experimenting with all the different types and options. Just like that. And you can kind of switch it up a little bit. If you like that stuff, it'll give you an example of what it will look like. Also on your lock screen, home screen. So it's fun to play around with. I believe you can also do a small edit. No? Terrain. Yeah, you can. It has your different options right there. We got a crash. I am on the beta software. So every now and then I do have a crash. Actually, I think this is the very first crash I've ever had on this beta software. Anyways, if you're running stock stable software, you'll have no issues. So AI wallpaper. Let's get into what should we do next? Let's do like a now playing. Right, so now playing is a really, really cool feature. I've never seen on another phone. So it's a Pixel specific feature. Comes in very, very handy. So now playing, have you ever been in like Starbucks or anywhere? Yeah, let's take Starbucks for example. You know, they play music kind of volume's down low, but you hear a song you like and you're like, damn, I like this song. Well, there are apps for that, right? I think like Shazam and stuff like that you can listen, open it up and let it listen to the song, and then it'll pull the who is the artist and the song title. Well, now playing does all that for you, and you don't even have to pull your phone out. It'll pick up songs in your pocket in the background. It is so cool. And you can go back and check them later, or you can check them real time. So let's do this. Let's go to the settings app and go to sound and vibration, or you can just simply hit now playing right there. But let's do the long route so you know where it's at. Settings app, sound and vibration, right there. Now, let's go to now playing. Right here. Mine is off. Actually, it should have been on. I don't think I've even selected it on. So let's do it. Now, toggle identify songs playing nearby. Boom. Now it's downloading like a gazillion songs, but it's not going to your storage. It's a cloud database that it's connecting to, so it can identify the songs and artists in real time. And you have some other options down here. Notifications. This will be on your lock screen, so you don't have to go to a specific app to see it, right? If it's in your pocket and you're in a Starbucks and you hear a song, simply activate this and then activate that. And then it will play on it'll show the artist and who the song is on your lock screen, right? So if it's in your pocket or if you're a woman in your purse, you hear a song you like and you activated this, all you got to do, just simply pull your Pixel out. Whoops. And it'll show it down here at the bottom. And if you also, after turning this on, turning notifications on, and then you can show a search button on the lock screen. So that is a Shazam type of search where you can manually activate it to search for the song. But it'll do it automatically on its own. And then you can also go to here, go to now playing history. So it'll give you a history of all these songs and or tracks that it has identified in the past. Now, I haven't had it activated, so it hasn't picked up any songs. But trust me, after a few weeks or something, it'll be stacked up. So you can scroll, oh yeah, what was that song? And you can go back and scroll back to it. I don't want it on my home screen, so I'm going to hit no. But I am going to have this activated. Now, next up we have car crash detection. And then go to safety. And again, you can always type in crash detection, but let me show you the long way in case you don't want to type. So go to safety and emergency. Let's see where we at. There we are. Now, from there, what you're going to do is tap or select car crash detection. Boom, right there. Now, you're going to sign in to your Google account, right? Now, I don't have a SIM card in here because I have it in another phone. I'm going to put it back in here. So I'm not sure if it'll let me go past here. Let's try. No, it won't. So I'll need to put a SIM card in here. Again, it requires a ton because it's using basically all of these sensors in your device. Not 100% of them, but probably 95% of them, because it has to be very, very accurate. It knows exactly when to activate this. It's detecting using those sensors all the time. So let me tell you how to do it if you had your SIM card in there like I did. So after you selected the Google account you want to activate it with, it's going to ask you a series of permissions. So you're going to accept any permissions required to use the personal safety app. Then you're going to click the banner up top for location permission, and then select allow all the time for location access. Once that's finished, scroll down to the actions if you need help after car crash section, and enable any actions you want your phone to perform in the event that it detects an automobile accident. Real quick, before we move on to the next step, let me scroll down and show you. It says, when a crash is detected, Pixel vibrates, sounds an alarm at maximum volume and asks if you need help. If you confirm you need help, or if you don't respond, right? If you're knocked out unconscious, Pixel will start the actions you select below. So you have to set this up to how you want it to perform if it detects an accident. Actions if you need help after a crash. You can set it to call basically 911, and you can set it to share your location. So it'll not only dial 911 for you, it will give them your location so they can get to you as soon as possible. Now it says Pixel uses your device's location, motion sensors, and ambient audio to detect a car crash, even when the app is closed or not in use. Keep in mind, Pixel may not be able to detect all crashes, and high impact activities may activate car crash detection. Apple. Let's see, is there a demo they have for us? Try demos. See and hear what happens, oh Lord, when your phone detects a car crash. Make sure your volume is up. You ready? Damn. I'm not going to do it all the way. It's going to blow my ears out. Let's do it right here, right?
Car crash detected. Say emergency to call 911 now. Otherwise, say cancel.
Cancel.
You said cancel. Emergency call canceled.
Cool. And it gives you those options down there. No crash. All right. That's pretty cool. Actually, I've never really looked into that, honestly, but I might do that here in the near future. All right, let's move on. Now, this next feature is something I probably do first whenever I get a new phone, specifically a new Pixel. It's the lock screen customization. Everybody has their own custom look, and it's very easy to do. To activate and or modify the lock screen customization, simply long press on the home screen, and you're going to hit wallpapers and styles. And up top, hit lock screen. And you can customize a clock, or you can pick a different clock, different customizations. Now you can also change the colors. All right, I don't like the yellow, so let's go with a blue color, like that. Dynamic. So you can have it look like that. See, that interferes with the, what about it? Do they have a yellow? It already was that yellow, I guess. Anyways, you get the idea. So you get to choose clocks, right? You get to choose different color variations for your lock screens and or themes. This is where you can also choose regular theme or dark theme. You got your other colors here, and then your color palette over there for a more precise color that you choose. And then let's see, you got not only more wallpapers you can choose for your lock screen. Hold up, what was that? Oh, you can do a custom emoji thing. We'll get into that here shortly, but this is finishing off the lock screen customization. You can also, the shortcuts down there on your lock screen where you can just hit long press one of those icons and swipe, or you don't have to long press, but swipe them up and they will activate an app, custom app that you choose. At the moment, it just has these for the left shortcut, and for the right shortcut, you can choose, I think it's the same list. It doesn't have all of the apps, but it does have, some of the more used features that you can put on your lock screen. And here, show notifications on the lock screen. And it'll tell you if somebody's calling, if somebody texted you, if you missed a tweet. And here's more lock screen options. You can set privacy options. You can set. You can add text on the lock screen. Use device controls without unlocking your phone, meaning voice. And we just went through the shortcut options on the bottom of the screens. Choose your dynamic clock to make it look cool. And back to that's the now playing that we activated just a little while ago. And then also you have tap to check phone, lift to check phone, wake screen for notifications. Always show time and info. So a bunch of different options here on this Pixel. Now, another cool thing, a cool feature that came with this Pixel 8 and 8 Pro is the free VPN. I know the VPN virtual private network. I know a lot of people forget about this feature, but you do have one built into this phone. No need to download a third, you can if you want to, but a third-party VPN app. It's easy to activate. So we'll go to settings, and you can search for VPN or go to network and internet. Oh, is it the very first choice? And then simply find VPN right there. Built-in VPN by Google One. And what you're going to do is simply click the toggle next to the use VPN to enable the feature. So you're going to click the toggle on next to use a VPN to enable the feature. So we got allow VPN control, use VPN on mobile network, allow notifications, extra online protection, stay private, you're in control, blah, blah, blah. But let's turn it on and see what it looks like. Connecting. Now, it's connected. Pause VPN on selected networks. So if you want to have a VPN only on when you're on Wi-Fi, but you want to turn it off when it switches to data, like if you leave the office on your way home, it'll automatically turn it off when you get in your car and leave the office. And you can also exclude apps from using that VPN. So it's a pretty cool feature. Comes in handy. Now, this next feature I use all the time. Live captions. What it does is it basically it's an AI feature, but if you're watching a video, it will transcribe what the person is saying and put it in a little text box underneath. Well, let's show you. So I'm going to turn the volume down, right? So I don't get a copyright. Hang on, let me pull up a video. Okay, so I have a YouTube video pulled up here, and you can barely see it because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but you can see right there. So the volume is turned down. Now, it's very easy to activate it. What you do is when you simply press the volume up or volume down, you'll see a little icon right there. You see that? It looks like a text box with that cross off. That means live captions is off. Now, watch what happens when you activate it. Simply push that. It's on. And then there's your text box right there. So you can have the volume. You can be watching any video if you're in church or on a bus, and you don't have your earbuds and you don't want anybody to hear what you're watching. Simply activate live captions, and you can read what they're saying, right? And look, you can move it up and down anywhere you want over the screen. And to deactivate it, you can either two ways. You can either hit it the same way you activated it, or you can scroll and pull it all the way to the bottom of your screen, just like that. Now let's get into sleep detection. Yes, sleep detection. Let's get into it. So go to the settings app. I'm going to scroll down to digital well-being and parents control. It's right here towards the bottom. And you're simply going to select, let's see, where is it? Now, once you get into digital well-being and parental control, you're simply going to select bedtime mode down here at the bottom. You're going to make sure it is on and make sure you allow the permissions for the microphone during your regularly scheduled bedtime. and you simply tune the details here to set up your normal sleeping hours. And what it will do is monitor. It'll actually listen to you sleep, and this will monitor your sleep. And then you can regularly come back to this app, or if, when you wake up in the morning and drinking a coffee, you can come back to this app. I haven't done it. I haven't set it up, but it does work. I know people that do use it personally, and they'll go back and listen. How much time was I snoring in those 8 hours? Did I cough? It's really cool. They do use AI for some of this to track your sleeping. After you get it set up, you might as well try it. I mean, actually, I think I might do that tonight. Give it a try and see I might be scared tomorrow. I don't know, but very, very cool thing to have on the device. Okay, let's get into, as we wind down this feature list of setups, one of the cool things about having this Pixel is the cameras, right? So for the Pixel 8 and specifically for the Pixel 8 Pro, they added Pro features. And let me show you how to get to them. Simply hit the camera app and look at the bottom, right? So this is the camera. Down here that's highlighted. It should always open up to the default camera, and then to the right is the video camera. But since we are on camera, the settings icon is down here. Now you can scroll between different types of still photos, but we're not interested in that. We want a professional set. We want the professional settings. So when you're in either the camera or the video camera, you see the settings icon is still there. Simply open up the settings app, and here's where you have your basic settings. Now, Pro settings, all you got to do is click here. Now, you can choose between sensors. You can choose if you want if you want to save the raw image or the, I guess, After Effects image, right? And then you can choose between if you want the device to choose the best lens for this situation, or if you're dead set on taking a specific shot where you want to choose the lens, you can do that as well. And then you also have more settings. And here goes behind the scenes, and little stuff like camera. You want it to make a sound when you take a photo, yes or no. It'll give you suggestions. You can set up if you share. Let's say you just have an Instagram account and you want an easy share button. As soon as you take a picture, you'll see that share button, and you select it, and it'll go straight to, well, I don't have Instagram installed on here, but if I did, it would be on here. So that is a very cool option to have. And then if you want to get even more in depth, hit advanced, and then it'll give you all these. So I'm constantly find myself in these settings because I do take a bunch of still photos and videos. Let's see what the video Pro settings look like. Now the Pro settings for the video, I mean, it doesn't have a original and then Pro option, but it does have a long list of options. And then obviously if you go to more settings, it pulls up this for the video camera. For your video camera options, as you can tell there. Oh, make sure you have this on. This thing is incredible. When I take videos, the Pixel out of my Nothing Phone 2 and the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, the Pixel picks up the best audio out of any device. It's amazing, but this has to be selected. Make sure you go into your videos camera settings and go to advanced and hit audio zoom, right? So here's what you do. So when you open up the app, it's going to default to the camera, right? But to get to audio zoom, you hit the video camera, hit the settings, hit more settings, scroll all the way down, and it's right there. And how could I forget? There we go. This is where you get your manual settings, where you can reset them all back to default if you mess up and you want to get back to 0 or default. You can select your brightness of the shot. You can select, you see all the options, the shadow, the white balance, the focus, where you want to focus the shot, right? If it's something up real close, like down here on the base, you can, or if you want to select something a little farther back on the hinge, you can select the hinge and it'll focus on the hinge. Shutter speed. Yes, yes. And your ISO. And if you get lost in these settings, simply hit reset all and it takes you back to default. Now, that's available on the camera for the still photos, also available for video. Now, you get a little less options, but there's still some nonetheless. You can control the exposure and the white balance when recording video. You see that little thing? It's for macro. This has a macro, so you can take super close shots, right? We're on video. Let me go to camera. Where's macro focus? So that's the icon that was popping up. I have mine turned off, but you can set it to auto, or you can, if there's something you want it to not lose focus of, you can turn that on and it'll stay in macro. Macro is locked. Just a heads up. And we will finish up on the video boost, right? So I have a video I did specifically on video boost. Video boost basically is an automatic editor that boosts your videos, more colorful, more sharp, more detailed videos. Not on the photo. This is video of whatever video you have. So I will link the video description of how that works in the box below. So once you take a video, it's in detailed the other video, but I'll give you a quick overview. Video boost. So after you take a video, right? Let's say I take a video like this. Do 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 do, like that, right? Now, let's see if the video boost was on. Okay, so that's what you have to do, obviously. Go to your settings. Once you're in the video camera, go to settings, turn on video boost, just like that. And then touch up here to get out of here. And then you take a video. Boom, 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 just like that. It will upload that video to Google servers. Google servers will process, edit the video. It'll take a couple hours, and then it will send you a notification, or you can come back to the Photos app to find that video, and it will let you know if the video boost is ready and available for that specific shot. It'll also work for the nighttime mode. This has night sight video. Yes, it works phenomenal. I was blown away at how accurate and awesome this is in nighttime. So that can all be found. Again, make sure you select, because look, if you're in the camera at the very bottom, it won't show up because you can't video boost a camera shot. So make sure you're in video. Go to your settings, and then the option is right there, video boost, and that'll do it. Peace out.